Wonders of Yemen. Nature. Sohotra. It is an island located in the Arabian Sea that has a unique biosphere with several endemic species. The nature here literally looks like it is from another planet. Hauf Mountains. In the central part of the country you will find the Hauf Mountains, which are home to rare species of wild cats and other types of wildlife. Waterfalls and mountain ranges. Yemen has some wonderful waterfalls and mountain ranges that are sure to amaze you with their beauty. Garada and attractions. Sanaa. This ancient city, the capital of Yemen, is replete with historical buildings and architecture. Particularly noteworthy are its multi-story buildings made of clay and plaster. Shibam. Known as the Manhattan of the desert, this city boasts some of the world's oldest skyscrapers, rising majestically above the desert. Marib. The city of Marib contains the ruins of the ancient civilization of Sheba, including the famous Balikis Temple and the Marib Dam. Aden. The port city of Aden is a large trading center located in the very south of the country. The city is known for its beautiful beaches and the old town of Crabber. Yemen offers a variety of traditional entertainment and cuisine that make it a unique place to visit. Let's look at a few of them.
Markets and bazaars. One of the main attractions for tourists are the local markets and bazaars, such as Souk al-Milk in Sanaa, where you can buy everything from spices and fabrics to unique jewelry and handicrafts. Ancient ruins. Visiting ancient ruins and archaeological sites such as the Balikis Temple in Marib can be an exciting experience. Traditional cuisine. Salta. It is the national dish of Yemen and is usually prepared with meat, vegetables, fennel and halaba, a local herb. It is served with hot broth and is usually eaten with flatbread. Hanat. Hanat is a Yemenite version of slow stewed meat, often served with rice or couscous. Malawa. This is a traditional flatbread that is usually eaten for breakfast or dinner, sometimes with cheese or honey added. Kabis. This is a simple and traditional Yemeni dessert made from wheat and sugar. Coffee. Yemen is famous for its coffee and it is usually served in special traditional cups.
Yemen, with its ancient history and rich cultural heritage, has many mystical stories and legends. Here are some of the most famous. The legend of Queen Sheba. One of the most famous legends of Yemen is associated with Queen Sheba, or, as she is also called, Queen Balikis. According to the Quran and the Bible, she visited King Solomon to test his wisdom. Legend has it that she herself was a great, wise ruler who ruled the ancient kingdom of Sheba, believed to be located in what is now Yemen and Ethiopia. Yemen and the real, Happy Arabia. In ancient times, Yemen was known as Happy Arabia, Arabia Felix, due to its favorable climate and fertile lands. However, according to ancient legends, this happiness had a different, more mystical meaning. It was believed that Yemen was home to jinn and spirits, and there were numerous stories of magical creatures living in its valleys and mountains. The myth of the Marib Dam. According to ancient history, the Mariba Dam was built by the genies on the orders of Queen Sheba. This grand construction was an engineering marvel for harvesting rainwater in ancient times. Although only ruins remain today, the story of the jinn who built the dam is still the subject of stories told by locals and tour guides. Legend of the Mountains of Yemen. The mountains of Yemen also contribute to the beliefs and legends cultivated in society. According to local beliefs, many of these mountains and caves are home to jinn and other supernatural creatures. The purpose of these stories, most of which are oral, is to convey moral lessons and warnings, especially to children. These stories and legends make Yemen a fascinating destination for lovers of history and mysticism.
Yemen, like other countries, has a rich tradition of herbal medicine, which uses various natural plants for healing and health benefits. Here are some of the most commonly used traditional plants in Yemen for medicinal purposes. Huddard, Ficus carica. Hattered tree bark is used to treat various ailments such as fever, cough, and breathing problems. The leaves are also used to treat wounds and skin infections. Malashi, garlic. Malashi is widely used in Yemen to treat various diseases such as colds, fever, and breathing problems. It is also believed to have anti-inflammatory properties. Zat, Cordyceps militaris. Zat is a type of fungus that grows on the bodies of insects, especially ants. In Yemen, it is used to treat various diseases such as kidney problems, asthma, and bronchitis. Hibiscus. Hibiscus is a popular herbal remedy in Yemen, used to treat digestive problems, fever, and insomnia. The powdered form of the plant is prepared into a drink by boiling it in water, which is then sweetened with honey. Misha, Ratibia nummularia. Misha is a plant commonly used in Yemen to treat skin conditions such as eczema and acne. The leaves are ground into powder and applied topically to the affected areas. Kalan, Crocus sativus. Kalan is a type of saffron commonly used in Yemen for medicinal purposes. It is believed to have anti-inflammatory properties and is used to treat various conditions such as depression, anxiety, and insomnia. Sif, Nigella sativa. SYF is a plant that is commonly used in Yemen to treat various ailments such as digestive problems, rheumatism, and breathing problems. The seeds are ground into powder and used as a seasoning or taken in capsule form. Marmar, Rosmarinus officinalis. Marmar is a plant commonly used in Yemen to treat digestive problems, headaches, and respiratory problems. Tea is made from the leaves and used as a remedy. Jiza, Cedrus deodara. Jiza is a plant commonly used in Yemen to treat respiratory diseases such as bronchitis and asthma. Tea is made from the leaves and used as a remedy. Tom, Cinnamomum verum. Thame is a plant commonly used in Yemen to treat digestive problems, nausea, and vomiting. The bark of the plant is ground into powder and used as a remedy. It is important to note that although these plants have been used for medicinal purposes in Yemen for centuries, their effectiveness has not been scientifically proven in all cases. Additionally, some of these plants may interact with medications or have side effects, so it is important to consult a doctor before using them as a treatment.
Yemen's folk medicine has a rich tradition of using magic and mysticism for medicinal purposes. Here are some of the most common rituals. Blessing with holy water. In Yemen, people often visit religious shrines and springs to seek the blessings of holy water. They believe that bathing or drinking holy water can cure diseases, especially those related to the digestive system. Reading verses of the Quran. Many people in Yemen believe that reciting certain verses of the Quran can heal the sick. They often recite these verses over the body of the sick person or place them on amulets worn around the neck. Burning incense. Burning incense is a common practice in Yemen, especially in homes and mosques. People believe that burning incense can purify the air and ward off evil spirits that cause illness. Lighting candles. Lighting candles is another popular practice in Yemen. People believe that lighting candles can bring good health and ward off evil spirits. Candles are often lit in front of images of saints or prophets. Offering food to spirits. In Yemen, people believe that offering food to spirits can make them happy and calm them down. They often offer spirits food in exchange for protection and good health. Performing Sufi rituals. Sufism is a mystical form of Islam that emphasizes the inner spiritual journey. In Yemen, many people practice Sufi rituals such as whirling dervishes to achieve spiritual healing. They believe that these rituals can cleanse the soul and cure physical illnesses. Reading the Holy Quran. Reciting the Holy Quran is a common practice in Yemen, especially during times of illness. People believe that reading and listening to the Quran can bring comfort and healing. Prayer to saints and prophets. In Yemen, many people pray to saints and prophets for healing. They believe that these spiritual figures can intercede for them and bring relief from their illness. Offering gifts to genies. In Yemen, people believe that offering gifts to the jinn can make them happy and calm them down. They often offer gifts such as sweets, nuts and fruits to the genies in exchange for protection and good health. Seeking divine intervention. In Yemen, many people seek divine intervention through prayers and supplications. They believe that God can heal them through prayers and requests, often reading verses from the Quran and turning to God with a prayer for healing. These rituals and ceremonies are not traditional healing methods and their effectiveness has not been scientifically tested. However, they remain an integral part of Yemeni culture and belief system, and many people find them useful in fighting disease. Who are Yemen's Houthis? What are their worldviews and beliefs? Why are they attacking ships in the Red Sea? The Houthis, also known as the Ansar Allah movement, are a Zaydi Shia rebel group from Yemen. They are based in the north of the country, especially in Sanaa Governorate, and have been active in Yemen since 2004. The group takes its name from the Prophet Muhammad's uncle, Huwat, who is revered by the Zaydis as a great leader. The Houthis have a unique belief system that combines elements of Shia Islam, Sufism and local folk customs. They believe that their leader Abdul Malik al-Houthi is living proof of the existence of God and a divine leader chosen to bring justice and equality to Yemen. They also believe in the importance of following the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad and the Imams, especially Ali and Hussein, who are revered as the righteous caliphs. The Houthis' beliefs are rooted in their opposition to the Yemeni government, which they see as corrupt and controlled by the United States and Saudi Arabia. They believe that the government is responsible for the country's problems, including poverty, unemployment and social inequality, and that the government must be overthrown to bring about real reforms. The Houthis' actions in recent years have been driven by their desire to establish a new political order in Yemen. They have been involved in a series of violent conflicts with the government and other rebel groups, including a brutal civil war that began in 2015. The group has been accused of numerous human rights violations, including the use of child soldiers, attacks on civilians and destruction of infrastructure. Despite these criticisms, the Houthis remain a powerful force in Yemen, and their influence extends beyond the country's borders. They have close ties to Iran, which has provided them with military and financial support, and are working to establish a new political order in the region that is more in line with their beliefs and goals. Regarding the attack on oil tankers in the Red Sea, it is believed that the Houthis were trying to disrupt the flow of oil through the strategic waterway and draw attention to their cause. The attack was widely condemned by international leaders, who saw it as a violation of international law and a threat to global security. Overall, the Houthis are a complex and contradictory group with a unique set of beliefs and practices. Although their actions have been criticized by many, they remain a significant force in Yemen and the Middle East as a whole, and their influence will likely be felt in the region for years to come. Yemen is currently facing serious security challenges, so it is important to be careful and aware of the situation in the country when planning your trip.